I made more money in 2020 than I've ever made in a single year in my entire life. Thank you. It was because I was on unemployment. And I got those stimmies, baby, those stimmies. I always thought comedy was filling the vast emptiness I feel inside. I just never tried money. That's better. Way better. Who cares how funny you are? Let's go to Cheesecake. Tell me a joke, clown. Clown! I went home during the pandemic, but I had to leave because my mom's boyfriend moved in. And he keeps trying to be my friend. And we love Terry, but pick a lane, you know? He's always like, hey, let's be friends. What can I do to be your friend? Well, you could stop having sex with my mom. I don't ask much from my friends, Terry. I might have to draw the line. It's not a quality I'm looking for. And a friend, glad you're doing it. Glad you're banging my mom, but we don't need a kayak, you know? Why would I, a guy who has friends that don't bang my mom, take on you, someone who does indeed, logistically make it make sense? You know, it's funny, I did go kayaking with Terry. That's my guy, I love Terry. I sat my mom down, I was like, what are your intentions with my friend Terry? It's cool that you're dating my friend, I'm glad you make him happy, but if you hurt him, because I have my friend's backs, you know. It's weird being his friend, though. Sometimes it's like, you know, at least when your dad's banging your mom, he's like, go to bed. Do your homework. You're like, you're the man, I'm afraid of you. But Terry bangs my mom, he's like, hey, you want to smoke a bowl? No. I mean, I'll take a rip, come on. And we're just smoking post-sex bowls with Terry. Out there ripping a sativa with Tear Bear, come on. He'll be my third dad if he can lock it down, but he won't. That's the thing. I know it. He doesn't have it. And now that I'm his friend, I feel like I should be like, dude, friend to friend, get the fuck out of here. We'll hang out later, but I don't want her hurting you. But I do want a third dad. That'd be so cool. First dad relationship, boring. Very lesson-based, a lot of yelling. Second dad, he'll try to be like serious one time, but they have no power, you know. One time he'll be like, hey man, could you not do that? And you're like, you're not my dad. He's like, I guess doing that's all right. Stepdads are like those stoplights before the freeway where you're like, I'm probably just gonna go. I don't recognize your authority at all. 2 cars per green, fucking 10 cars per green. It's the freeway last I checked. Am I in America? I want to be a dad, but I'm afraid of ruining my child. I think we all have that fear. Because I think parents, you just forget what it's like to be a kid. You give bad advice. My dad's advice to keep me off drugs was, if anyone ever offers you drugs, just tell them, hey, my dad doesn't think drugs are cool, and walk away. I was like, I'll just overdose. Don't want to say that to someone who could see me twice in my lifetime. I'm afraid of having a son that could beat me up. That's pretty freaky. I'm just like, hey kiddo, how's the homework coming along? He just beats the shit out of me. Are there any parents in the audience? I played a lot of video games over the pandemic, maybe with your children, I don't know. But they're full of hate, I think you should know. Your kids are full of hatred. And they hate me, specifically. One kid told me I played like my nipples were too low. 9 months. 9 months ago this happened. Every day I get out of the shower and I look in the mirror. Like, they might be a little low. And I have body issues all by myself. I don't need kids. I can't grow a beard, I'm almost 28. I've been doing No Shave November since January 31st, 1994. And it's frustrating because look at this. Cameras, get a look, zoom. What is this? What is this? We got hair, we can grow hair, that's not the issue. It's where we grow the hair. Wherever I don't want a beard, there's a beard. My ass, fuck you. Anyone in this parking lot. You think you have more hair on your ass than I do. Let's go out there after the show. Slap some cash on the sidewalk, tough guy. Pull our pants down on 3 like an old Western shootout. I trick you with the face. I'm like a pool hustler. I get you in, and I'm like, I'm a pro. It's insane looking at my ass. Just a forest of black hair. It's like when you close your eyes. I hear a crunch when I sit on stuff. It's the real deal. It's the real deal, baby. It's an issue every day. I shaved it once when I was 12 because I was like horny, and I think it came back extra fierce. That's what they say happens. Puberty. Puberty's crazy. Puberty's crazy because you're just this kid that likes baseball and the color orange, and then you wake up one day and you're like, I'd fuck that couch. It's weird. I'm gonna fuck that couch though. I'm gonna tell a story now, and it doesn't have an ending, and it's kind of gross, so I'm sorry. But the first time I ever watched online pornography, my father caught me. I was in the 6th grade, and I was losing my mind. I was so horny. I was taking a lot of Adderall at the time too. So I'm on meth, losing my mind. I was so horny in the 6th grade. I couldn't even get through science textbooks, you know? I remember there were like diagrams of like, you remember the lady where like they show her organs and her stomach's invisible? I ripped that out of the book, and I kept it in my closet for a while. And then my friend was like, you can see naked people on the internet. And I was like, I'll use that information immediately. That's like the most exciting thing I've ever heard. I'm so tired of the invisible stomach lady. This cartoon invisible stomach lady, she doesn't do it for me anymore. I've advanced past. And so I went home, I snuck into my father's computer room. I got completely naked, I don't know why. Just how I was doing it back then. First few years, naked every time. There was no rush. There was no rush in those days. Bah, I had socks on. Socks, completely naked. I sit in the family computer chair. This is everybody's chair. This isn't Michael's chair. Skin to leather. I don't care. And I'm on a Dell computer. It's pumping hot air in the room. I'm sweating. I'm sliding around on the family computer chair. It's my night, baby. And I didn't know what pornography was. I just knew you could see naked people, so I didn't know what to look up, so I Googled vagina.com. That's where I started. And it wasn't a real website, but Google knew what I was doing. Google was there with the assist. It was like, did you mean? And I did mean. Didn't know how much I meant. You know, Google was showing me stuff. I was like, I didn't know I meant that, but I fucking meant that. Yeah. Click. Refresh. So I'm in there. Who knows how long? Days have gone by. I finally grew the beard I've always wanted. And all of a sudden I feel my father behind me. I just feel him. I know, so easy to feel your dad behind you when you're completely naked, watching porn on his computer, basically. And he's right, he's looking at my naked back, his only boy's naked back. And as if he's James Bond, I do a full naked Dr. Evil, because I'm on a computer chair, so it swivels. So I go like a full naked, just like, hello. I should have had a cat, you know? It should have been like, well. Somebody's home sooner than I thought they'd be. But I wasn't a villain or cool, so all I really did was like, oh. And he made some horrible dad sound. He was like, a piece of him died and left, and it sounded like, and I killed him. I watched him die in those eyes. I didn't even recognize my father in those eyes. I saw Tom for the first time. I saw the man my father was. And we're just there. And I know I broke him because just like a year went by. We're just like, And then he pointed at me and he said, don't another. And then he ran out of the room. No one's ever said don't another in the history of the earth. Those words have never been next to each other. That's a brand new thing. Brand new thing he said. Makes no sense to say don't another. But I knew what he meant because I was like, I'm probably going to do it another. Many another's on this. I think I'm finally good at something. I could be the best. But he was cool. He like, I put all my clothes back on and we talked. He was like, it's nothing to be ashamed about. I was like, I think it's something to be ashamed of. It's okay to be ashamed about this. He's like, I'm not gonna tell anyone, which was nice. I don't know why the fuck you would, but thanks for not bullying me, if that's what you mean. But I got caught because of the vagina.com. I didn't know that didn't just go away when you typed it, you know. So I typed it in a few times. I didn't know how to spell that word. I had some F's in there, some J's, you know. So my sister used a computer. She's like, who went to 4 vagina.coms and like 2 fajita.coms? What's going on in this home? I was like, oh, I get horny. It's the end of that story. Do you guys think the world's gonna end in our lifetime?
Hell no.
No, it's positive. David Attenborough, that guy thinks the world's gonna end. Do you know the Planet Earth guy? I'm David Attenborough. That guy. You like do drugs, you turn that on, and you watch. He's like, I like him because he'll show you nature, but he doesn't do it for free. He holds you accountable. He'll be like, this is the greatest waterfall in all of the Amazon. And then he'll be like, and you're ruining it, you piece of shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? But if you watch long enough, it sounds like he's gonna end the world. You know, he's always like, these penguins won't make it through the winter. And if you pan out, he just has a sniper rifle on a hill. Well, my name isn't David R. Attenborough. Oh, to be the hand of God. Smells his gun. But it does seem bad, you know? We're always in a drought. Every forest fire burns more acres than I even knew existed on the earth. Every forest fire is like the fires burn 3 million acres. I'm always like, I should be on fire right now. I didn't even know we had that many acres at all. My friend has a house on 2 acres. It's the biggest place in the world. You tell me we got all these acres? And I'll get fired up, like, we gotta do something about it. We gotta change something. And then I'll drive around and all the acres I care about are okay, so. I'm just like, I'm hungry. All right, my name's Michael Longfellow. Thank you guys so much. Keep it going for your house.
I just finished my first season on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. It's an interesting thing, though, because it's a really public job. It's a really public job, so you got to see people's opinions about you all the time, right? Like, a lot, you know? And some of them are funny. I'll be honest about that. Some of them are very funny. Like, one time I read a comment about me where one guy was just like, hey, I don't think Devin's very funny, but he's got what it takes. I was like, that's nuanced. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that at all. But like, some of it's tougher. Some of it's tougher. Some stuff that people say, you know, it bothers me and it sits with me. Some stuff, it's like, it's hard to deal with. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys for a second. People won't stop saying I look like Pete Davidson. This is crazy because I gave y'all so much time to help me out. I really did. I came to you as a man and I said I'm drowning. You guys said, I don't care about that. That's what you guys said. That's crazy. I gave you so much time. One of y'all could have been like, hey man, you don't look like that. That's what you could have said. You could have said, you don't look like that, but y'all didn't do that. You know what y'all did? Y'all just sat there considering it. That's what you did. A lot of y'all turned to the person next to you and said, he kind of do look like that. You know, it's not the right thing to do. That's not who I want to look like. Stop agreeing with that. You know, I remember the first time I met him. I met Pete, and you know, he's a nice guy. I like him. But I remember the first time I met him, we were at the same party, and I said what's up to him, and like, you know, that was the first thing I said. I said what's up. I dapped him up. That's what I said out loud. But in the back of my mind, I was like, well, nobody looks like this. That's the first person to look like that in recorded history for sure. You know, sometimes God only make one. That's the one. There's not a second one. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The other day I was like doing this joke and one lady was just like, hey, but do you get bitches like him? I was like, first off, don't speak at my shows, lady. Second off, no, I don't. I'm still trying to figure it out. We got the same job. I got no excuse. It's tough. I grew up in Texas. You guys ever been? Yeah. Is anybody from there? Yeah, where are you from? Dallas. Oof, worst part. Not gonna lie, that's the worst part. But you ever miss it? No? No. I've been in New York for 5 years, and there's things that I miss. Like, the older I get, you know, the more I experience. You know, like, we don't really got good Mexican food here. You know, they don't have that in New York. It's just not really a thing. The barbecue's not really popping here. I miss that. And it's just like, I don't know, the more I think about it, like the last time I was home, like I was home and I like realized like, damn, like I really miss Republicans. I do. I really like we don't got Republicans here, you know, like Republicans, like you know what I'm saying, like Republic, you know what I'm saying, like Republicans, like for real, you know what I'm saying, like the kind of man who got like a real hard cap bend, like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? That real hard cap bend, like the type of cap bend you can imagine a certain type of man doing when he finds out who the new Little Mermaid is. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's just like, why she got them braids, and he's just frustrated. We don't got that. I miss him, you know? I don't agree with those types of dudes, but they do feel like home to me, if that makes sense. They feel like home. They feel like a warm blanket. I'm like, come here. Take my rights away, dog. Thing that I learned about Republicans, though, like I've been talking about this, things I learned about Republicans is that they don't like when you call them that. They don't like when you say that to their face. You guys try it, you know? Go back home to your family and try to go back to like a Republican and try to call them that. You'd be like, hey, you're a Republican, right? They'd be like, ugh. They'd be like, hey man, actually, that's our word. You know, like we can say it to each other, but like, you can't really say it back to us. You know? And they hate when you put the hard R on it, you know what I'm saying? Republican, they'd be like, ugh. It's a joke about the N-word, if you guys didn't get it. I'm tired of talking about the N-word. I don't really like talking about it. Who can say it, who can't. I don't really think it's like an interesting piece of conversation. You know, honestly, like I think black people should be able to get something from it. Because it's like right now, if somebody says the N-word that's not supposed to say it, all we can do is get mad. That's all we're really allowed to do, and that's boring to me. So I'd like to propose a trade for the word. Here's my trade proposal. Right. I think we let white people have it, you know, they can have it and we don't have to get mad about it, and that's their end of the deal. But in exchange, we get to use your family's boats. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like we're very landlocked as a people, you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to bring my boys to the seas, you know what I'm talking about? I really am. I want boat access regardless of whether or not you and your family's on vacation. I really do. I want boat access for no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and your family's on vacation. Guess what? Me and my niggas is also on vacation. That's my boy Darius. He gonna need a life vest. I have a cousin. I was talking to my cousin recently, and my cousin was just like, oh, like, you know, my cousin's a lawyer now. She just finished law school. It's a big deal. You know, I was excited. Yeah. She's the first lawyer in our family. I was really excited about it. And she told me, she was just like, yeah, like, I just finished law school, you know, I'm ready to go. I took her out to dinner. And when we were at dinner, I was like, hey, what kind of law do you think you want to practice? And she was just like, oh, I want to be a public defender. I was like, oh, you're gonna be a poor lawyer. That's gross to me. I don't like that. You know, that's because it's a good thing to do. Being a public defender, like, that's a good thing to do. That's good and that's noble, but like, I don't think black people should have to be noble. I really don't. If anything, I think black people should get to be evil. I really do. White people got to be evil forever. Here's my theory. I think every black person should get to be evil for 1 year. I think black people should get 1 evil year. So I've been trying to think about like evil black people throughout time and like whether or not they followed my 1 year principle. I'm trying to think about it. So like, who are like evil black people from throughout history? We got like Clarence Thomas, right? Yeah, he did too many years. That's too many years. He's overdrawn on his years. You're not supposed to do that. Then you got like O.J. Simpson. I think he kind of did it perfect, so I'm not gonna lie. I think he kind of did it perfect. I think he did 1 real evil year, and like, after that, he really didn't murder no more people. He really did. He just be making weird videos and playing golf. That's all he does now. He got 1 good year, and then he's chilling, and I respect that about him. One time I was talking about this, and somebody was like, what about Michael Jackson? What about him? And I had to sit and I had to think with that for a long time. You know, I had to think about it. And after I thought about it for a while, I came to the conclusion that like, Black Mike didn't do any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, all Black Mike did was like have a mean dad and dance. And we all done that. Now, white Michael Jackson, He got some things to answer for. I'll say that. Been trying to come up with new stuff to say when I have sex. You guys would be fucking and you'd be saying something and you'd be like, I don't even mean that. That's not even in my heart, for real. I've been trying to think of new stuff to say, but it's been fucking with me. It's been like bad for my sex life, I would say. It's hard being an innovator. Last time I was fucking, I was like, this is my moment. I was like, this is my moment. Because we're all kind of saying the same stuff sexually, right? We're all saying the same stuff. We're all fucking, we're like, oh, do you like this? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Say something new. Do something different. I've been trying to do that, and it's been bad for me. Last time I was fucking, I was like, this is my moment. I got this. I got this. This is my moment. I'm about to bring something new to the game. I'm about to say something nobody said before ever in history. This is for me. I'm going to see where the spirit takes me, and I'm just going to glide. And I was fucking, and like in that moment, I decided to just be like, hey, we really out here, huh? I said that in a loud volume. She was like, what? I was like, we out here, what's good? She was like, what the fuck did you just say? And I was just like, oh, baby, that feel good? She was like, no, not anymore. It does not. I like doing stand-up a lot. This is nice. I like doing stand-up. It's like, yeah, no, it's been cool. It's been cool, It's opened a lot of doors in my life. I'm very grateful for it. But my least favorite thing about doing stand-up is that when people find out that you do it, they just expect you to like be funny on the spot. Like I'll just be walking around at the grocery store and somebody will see me and they'll be like, hey, do it now, funny man. And I'm like, that's not how it goes. Don't do that. I don't like that. One of the biggest times that this happened for me was I was like at my friend's barbecue. I was at my friend's barbecue. I was hanging out with him and his family, and we'd been there for a whole weekend. We were kicking it. And at the end of the weekend, my homie's dad turns to me, and he goes, hey, Devin, you supposed to be a comedian, right? Oh, you a comedian? He said, hey, if you a comedian, how come you ain't made me laugh once? That's what he said to me. He didn't have to say that, but that is what he said. And I had to think about it. But the thing about my friend's dad is that he's a cop. Yeah. So I wanted to be like, yeah, dog, maybe I didn't make you laugh, but I also made it through this weekend alive. Yeah. So it kind of sounded like we both off duty to me, huh? You guys, my name is Devin Walker. I appreciate it.
What's up? How you guys doing, man? Y'all ready for the end of the world? Right? This shit is over with. It's done. Like, I've been just processing, bro. Like, it's going down. Planes falling out the sky. Trump ending daylight savings. It's over with. It's over with, bro. We're not gonna make it, dog. And I was really thinking about it, and I was like, yo, white people are the most prepared for this time. And, like, I'm jealous. Because all the time I was making fun of white people for all the, like, little shit they was doing, I should have been paying more attention. Because they do, like, doomsday prepping shit for, like, fun. You know what I mean? Like Naked and Afraid, Tough Mudders, Burning Man, triathlons. Like, why you swimming, biking, and running? Like, what? Making jam, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I should have been making more jam. The other day, I saw a group of white people checking their resting heart rate. I was like, bro, what's about to happen, bro? What do y'all know that we don't know? Is it time to run? Tell us all. It's stressful, bro. But I think we deserve it. I think we earned it, bro. This is on us. And when I say us, I mean everybody. This ain't a black or white thing. It's not a gay or straight thing. This is a humanity thing, man. We fucked it up, bro. We fucked it up. I think God gave us the perfect gift, which is life and the earth, and we just fucking squandered it, dude. Doing too much. That was it. We just wanted too much. We couldn't just accept it, just walk around naked. That's what we were supposed to do. We were just supposed to walk around naked. We weren't supposed to build no buildings, no cars, none of that shit. And everything we built caused our own destruction. Like, we wouldn't care about earthquakes if we didn't build tall-ass buildings and stuff. That's the only reason we worried. We like, something might fall on our head, a gas line might explode. But if we would've just chilled, walked around naked, an earthquake would come, and you would just go to an open field and stand there. Watch the ground roll. When it's done, you just keep fucking walking. That's why we have legs, bro. We was never supposed to make cars walk everywhere. That's what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to walk till you can't walk no more. And when you can't walk no more, that's where you live. Anybody who walked that far, that's who you fuck. That's how you make a society. I think the first step where we fucked up was underwear and shit. Like when we started making clothes, that was the first step. We were supposed to be ass naked, no clothes. Just chilling out in the fucking elements, bro. Especially the pussy. The pussy was never supposed to be in no drawers. The pussy was supposed to be out in the air. Every woman in here knows that, dog. That's when your pussy is the happiest, bro. When it's in the air, just breathing air, taking in air. Anytime my pussy gets a little wind, I'm like, finally, dog. Yes. As soon as we put the pussy in drawers, it got sick, started coughing and shit. All types of shit coming out of it. I thought about the nipples. I was like, maybe the nipples need to be covered because they so sensitive. But I think the nipples are only sensitive because we've covered them this whole time. I feel like if we left the nipples out in the elements, bro, the nipples would be tough as fuck. Like the nipples are ready to go. You know what I mean? Like every time I look at my nipple, it's all crackly. It look like elephant skin. I'm like, this shit wanna go, dog. If we would just left it out, bro, you'd be able to light a match off your nipple. Pow. The only thing I think needed something I thought about is the nut sack. Nut sack, you gotta do something with the nut sack. And this isn't me like leaning into chauvinism, it's just the nuts is dangly, so a lot of calamity. Like it could get into a lot of shit. And then I thought about it and I was like, yo, the nutsack skin is very thin. It's so thin. And one slit on the nutsack skin, whole sack out. And that you can't have. And I don't think the sack would get tougher with time because of placement and moisture, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think you need like something real complicated, bro. I thought about it. I think it's just like a little slingshot type mechanism. Right? So you got this little slingshot top joint, and then you take the little pouch part of the slingshot and you get the sack in there. You scoop the sack up, lock that sack down, secure that sack in the little pouch, and then you just stick your arms through the side holes, and then your chest out, back butt out, and the dick just sit on top, and you just hang out like that. But we all made pants, so now we going to hell, you know? Everybody going to hell too. I think some people think they safe from hell, like they think they pray enough and they good, you going. Everybody going, bro. If you lived in this age and this time, you contributed to this shit, hell with you. Hell with you. No one's gonna make it, bro. I love when people like, yo, you gay, you going to hell. I'm like, you too, nigga? Like, we all gonna be there. Only difference is I'm gonna be there happy because I did the gay shit I wanted to do, and you gonna be there stressed out, like, I should have sucked that dick. Some people try to blame Trump for this shit. They're like, Trump's bringing on the end of the world. This is him. He's bringing on all the destruction. I'm like, I don't really care. Like, I voted, but I didn't really care. Like, I don't believe in America because I'm black, so I don't really care. But I voted. I did vote. I voted for Kamala because I wasn't trying to argue with my aunts or nothing like that. So I was like, let me just get out and do what I gotta do. And I didn't want Trump to win. Don't get me, like, I did not want Trump to win, but it was for selfish reasons. It wasn't because, like, what's gonna happen to the country? It was just because I was like, bro, I don't wanna go back to sucking dick. That was my first thought. Because I was like, Trump wins, he gonna go full Handmaids, outlaw being gay. Now I'm sucking dick again. And I was like, I can't do that, bro. I don't got another dick sucking me, you know? I don't. No, thank you. But I'm ready, dog. He's already turning up. You know what I mean? This one thing I'll say about Trump is he stand on business. He say he gonna do the shit, he do what the fuck he say he gonna do. He don't fuck around. He started early, bro. He didn't even get in office yet. He was like, yeah, we taking Canada. And I was like, I kind of agree with that. Fuck Canada, take Canada. Take Canada, bro. I always hated Canada for acting like it's something different than America. Canada was the first foreign country I went to. I had to get a passport, all that shit, bro. I was jazzed. I was like, I'm going somewhere. And the first thing I saw when I landed was a Burger King and a Dollar Tree. Like, fuck you, Canada. Playing these goofy games with me. I don't blame Trump, though. It's like, I don't, whatever, dog. We voted for him. People voted for him, So whatever. We did this to ourselves. I also feel like the Democrats deserve to lose. I really do. I really feel like they deserve to lose. I didn't want them to lose, but I just don't think they get the country that we're living in now. I think they just believe in some shit that doesn't exist anymore. Like, Republicans know how to market to their audience, and that's all this shit is now. It's sales, bro. Even the presidency's up for sale, and you gotta know how to sell your product. And Trump knows how to sell his product to the people that are buying it. I'm not buying it, but to the people who want it, he knows how to fucking get them riled up. And I feel like Democrats don't know what the fuck they doing anymore, bro. They don't know how to sell the product. And I think the problem is they still believe in America. You know what I mean? Like, they really do. They actually have hope and believe in us as a society, and they should stop. You know what I'm saying? They should stop. Like, we're pieces of shit, bro. We not good no more. It's like, stop having all that hope. Like, they really think like we're good and kind. They think we still want to read. I'm like, nobody want to read. You don't even know what country you in. Nobody wants to read ever again. We done reading, bro. I feel like every time I would go on Instagram, every Democratic post would just be so many words. There's so many words. 3 pages of words. Words on words. This is a video app. All these fucking words. And every Democratic commercial, just mad words while they talking. Just Proposition A, B, B, C says that if you vote D3 on line C, feed 4, so make sure you vote check A, B when you get to line. Like, what the fuck, bro? And every Republican commercial would just be like, do you want a man and titties in the bathroom with your daughter? You want that, a man with titties in the bathroom with your daughter? You like that? You want that? You like that? That's some shit you want? No? Then vote for us, you won't have to deal with no shit like that. To the point, if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kamala missed a big opportunity, bro, with the dyke vote. She could have just did one commercial like, you want to go back to sucking dick, bitch? No? Vote Kamala then. Hey, y'all were fun. Have a good night.
It's good to be here, man. I'm in like a little bit of a crisis right now. I got a little they, them bubbling up in me, you know? But I'm like, fuck, do I just feel non-binary the way that like a kid flips a board game when they're losing? You know, or it's like, well, how could I be an ugly woman if women aren't even real, you know? Like, that would be really convenient for me. Cause I don't know, I've been a weird girl. It's hard to tell the difference, you know? I mean, like, I was like an emo kid. Any former emo kids? Hell yeah, all in the back, that's on brand. Dude, adults were so mean to emo kids. Just like suburban adults would be, oh, emo kid's pretty weird. Walk by like, oh, Hot Topic, pretty weird. It's like, yeah, they're suicidal children. I can't think of a group that you should less be like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Like, help them. But they were like, I don't know, their hair's gay. Yeah, it's an SOS message to God. Do something. Dude, and it's like, I don't know. Now that I'm older, I'm trying to like learn how to do my makeup and lose weight and shit. But I'm like, body positivity, that only goes so far. I'm kind of like, we should just let people be ugly. You know what I mean? Or let women be ugly. Men already get to, you're like pretty loose with it, you know? No, I'm so jealous of straight dudes that you don't have like body image issues. Or you do, but they don't like matter. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, okay, no, it matters. It matters. It matters like it matters. Like you matter, you know? But it doesn't matter like money. Like, for women, it matters. You can count it, dude. If you're an ugly woman and you show up to your own life and you're like, hi, people are like, hi, get in the ugly woman box and die, bitch. Like, that's your life, you know? But you can be like a pretty goofy looking dude and still kind of like Seth Rogen your way into some pussy, you know what I mean? There's ways around it. So when a guy's like, I don't feel pretty, I'm like, do a cartwheel, someone will blow you. Like, it's not complicated. It's not. You're so lucky that women will fuck you for your personality. I mean, men say they fuck for personality, but it's like, yeah, if she's already hot. You know, if there's two equally hot girls, a guy will be like, whoa, well, she likes Quentin Tarantino. But it's... You never see a guy, like, digging through the ugly bin for a thinker, you know? It doesn't happen. But we really will, man. If you're ugly, we'll fuck you if you're cool. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's because you, like, smell like someone who molested us or something. But usually, no. Chill, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Usually it's just because you're like a writer, you know? But I don't get mad at guys for having that advantage. I'm like, use that, you know, it's great. Out cool, you're ugly, that's awesome. I only get mad when I see guys fumble it. Like I look at incels and I'm like, just get pussy. Like I don't understand. They're like, no one will fuck me because of the way I look. I'm like, then learn how to kayak. Like you can, you know what I mean? Because incels, if you don't know, it stands for involuntarily celibate, and it's like a movement of men that can't get laid. But it's more, it's not just that they're not getting laid. It's like it's so much so that they fucking like, they fucking, they like vote Republican. Like I don't know why that's what it does to them. And like, that's not even me taking a shot at Republicans. Like, not all Republicans are incels, obviously. It's just, for some reason, all incels are Republicans. And like, I don't know why that, they just seem to hit a point where they get so little pussy and they're so full of cum that they're like, don't fund public roads. And it's like, how would that help you get your dick sucked? That's not even, what? I'm not even mad. I don't get it. I'm like, so you're so horny that you're racist? Like, those aren't even the same problems. But somehow those wires get crossed, and then they all blame it on women. That's their thing, is they're like, this is women's fault. Women won't fuck us because women are just picky bitches. And it's like, no, women won't fuck you because your body smells like it's inside out. Like, that's what the problem is. But it's, no, you can't say that because of the guns. Oh yeah, and guns, they have guns and they'll kill you. So you really gotta be like, oh, your dick's so big I couldn't fuck you if I wanted to. And I think your light up Alienware keyboard is really cool. Like, you gotta ham it up, you know? But these guys are, I feel bad for them, you know? Because they're kind of punching bags, people make fun of them. Like, they had this page on Reddit, I don't know if it's still up, my friend sent it to me being like, dude, look at this shit. Like, it was funny. And I looked at it and I was like, no, this is sad. Like, this is most of what it was. It was like a page where they would meet up, and a guy who was new to the group would post a selfie. And by the way, normal looking dude. And he'd be like, hey fellas, how do I look? Is there any hope for me? And then all the older members of the group would be like, no. You're worthless. You're a piece of shit. Nobody's ever gonna love you. And then they were like, we hate women. And it's like, you're being women. Like, you're running a middle school girl's bathroom stall. That's how mean this is. But you see something like that and you're like, oh, I don't know if these guys are like evil to their core. Because if you found that website when you were in 8th grade and then you looked at it for 5 hours a day, like, that would break anyone's brain, you know? So I think we should be nice to them. We should be like, hey, come back, take a shower, you know? Like, we should help them out because they're like sad, dude. It like comes from a sadness. Like, they genuinely think that no woman will ever love them. Like, that's a devastating thing to think about yourself. And then it's double sad because it's like, it's not even true. It's just like, you know, hot women, you know, they won't love you. But that's okay, because there is a girl out there. There's a girl out there in Crocs and an Invader Zim messenger bag that will just suck you dry, dude. But you're not gonna find her if every day you're, well, I need Sydney Sweeney or I'm gonna kill myself. It's like, no, you're gonna have to go to a chess tournament and figure it out, you know? But you can do it. There's like weird girls out there. Somewhere, I don't know where they are, but okay, don't cheer, that's really mean. No, but yeah, I'm all for like, you know, having empathy for incels. Because when we just tell them to fuck off, it's like you make them worse, you know? They're like kind of weird, awkward guys, and if you isolate them, I don't know, I've seen them get weird, dude. Like, I got sexually assaulted by like a kind of ugly, weird dude. Let me say first, I'm fine. It's just sexual assault's the only thing you can call, you know? It's the only word we have for a pretty big umbrella. So I'm fine. It's just, I don't know what else to call it. I'm like, it wasn't rape, but like it wasn't a hug, you know? Like that's a big range. Wow, don't feel bad for me, really don't. It's on me a little bit too. I'm like, I have OCD. I had to make him do it again so it would be an even number. Like, it's complicated, you know, but... Here's the thing though, he's an ugly dude, which you would think would be worse. But I'm kind of more okay with that. Because it's what okay, if a hot dude did some shit, it's like someone broke into your house and stole your food for no reason. But an ugly dude, it's what I imagine I would feel like if I was like the owner of a small bakery. And it's like every day someone's stealing your bread. And you're like, I'll get you. But then you finally catch him and you turn the lights on and you're like, oh, it's an orphan. Oh, buddy, I would have given you bread, you know? Like if you and your family need pussy, you can ask me. I'm running a business, but I know a Robin Hood when I see one, you know? Hey, you guys have been so fun. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. Bye.
I'm Tommy. I grew up in a goofy little household. I've got 6 sisters. And, okay, we got an oof over there. Sometimes gets a positive reaction, but yeah, fuck them. They're not here. Who cares? I liked it. I love the sisters. I don't think it's that crazy. I think the only difference between growing up with a bunch of sisters or a bunch of brothers is your method of fighting, right? My friends that grew up with brothers, they fist fought each other. You guys have gotten my vibe for 25 seconds now. You know I've never been in a fight. I've never thrown nor received a punch. I've said, come on, guys, a lot. That's my whole role in a fight. Come on, guys. Guys, come on. What are we doing? We're gonna get kicked out. I know my role. I grab the jackets, I call the Uber, you know? Me and the sisters just didn't fight physically. It was psychological warfare in there. It's just a family built on petty shit. Our love language to this day is pettiness. Like, my 35-year-old sister, she's a mom. She should be a well-adjusted adult. She texted me out of the blue last week at 7 a.m. She goes, got a little drunk last night, almost missed my flight this morning. Really channeling your energy today. That's how I woke up on a Wednesday. I was so angry, because here's the thing. 3 days before that, I had gotten drunk and missed a flight. And she didn't know about that. So she just took a swing in the dark and hit a fucking home run. So I hit her back. I was like, all right, well, I just met someone who regrets having kids. Thought of you. Drove past Planned Parenthood today, snagged a gift card. They turned me into such a petty little bitch, the 6 sisters. It's so bad, because like that's my training. Those are my instincts, is to go that level of petty. But that doesn't work as an adult. That doesn't work with women that you're dating. Yeah, women, surprise. I'm in a new relationship now, and we're fighting a lot. We're gonna make it, but she can be a little petty, so I can't. I gotta push down my instincts, my training a lot. Like, okay, we got in a little thing last week. I thought it was nothing. She comes back into the room an hour later to restart the fight, but she didn't want to admit it. So this is what she hit me with. She comes in, she looks at me, she goes, so, do you think I'm mad at you? Do you think I'm mad at you? I'm like, objection, leading the witness. This sucks. That's an unanswerable question. Do you think I'm mad at you? So it felt very petty because she wouldn't just say how she felt, so I felt a little cornered. So what I wanted to say, what my training calls for is, I don't know, do you think the bangs were a good idea? Okay, now you're mad at me, but I didn't say that. I'm saying that's what my training calls for. Do you understand I'm a trained assassin who's been reassigned as a traffic cop? And every day I have to fight the urge to kill, because you grow up with 6 sisters, you're going for the throat. But like, when you make your girlfriend cry, AKA win, it's less rewarding, you know? So, I didn't say that, don't be mad at me, please. What we've been fighting about is she talks to her ex-boyfriend pretty much every day. Feel like we're not as mad about the bangs comment anymore. Look who's back on Tommy's side, you fucks. Yeah, her and her ex talk all the time. They are co-parenting a dog together. Can you believe that's a sentence I have to say out loud? I'm trying to be chill, but at what point am I just watching them fuck, being like, God, I'm such a cool boyfriend, you know? Because the other day, I was on the phone with her when she was dropping the dog at his place, and I said something that made her laugh, and she retold it to him, and they laughed about it together while I was on the phone. I gotta kill this fucking dog. I'm sorry. She makes more money than me. That's cool. My girlfriend makes more money than me. Everyone thinks I should be insecure about that. I've never been cockier in my life. Do you know how good of a boyfriend you have to be to also be broke? Fellas, once you admit you're just a little beta bitch with a 3-figure bank account, the rich girls are like, get in here, little guy. You know? Every once in a while she does let me pay for something, but it feels like a real Make-A-Wish situation. She'll be like, do you want to hand the nice man the dollar? Sometimes in an elevator she lets me push all the buttons, too. I'm happy to be with her though. I couldn't do the apps anymore. Last time I was home, I saw my cousin on Tinder, and yeah, that's not what you're looking for. We had to see each other in person 5 days later. She's like, Tommy, I saw you on Tinder. What if I had accidentally swiped right? I was like, we would have matched. Ball's in your court, Courtney. Okay, incest crowd, that's pretty fun. I wish I had more incest stuff. I've been doing a lot of small towns recently. They can go either way on the incest stuff. Sometimes they love it, sometimes it's a little close to home. I love a small town. They're my favorite part of America. In the last month, I've done 4 towns underneath a population of 1,000, because everything's kind of going according to plan for me. And small towns are obsessed with one thing about major cities. They're obsessed with the homeless population in bigger cities. Like, everywhere I go, they're like, New York, LA, the homeless, I could never. But here's the thing. They have homeless people, too. They just call them town drunks and think that it's different. Like, okay, this just happened to me in a tiny town in Minnesota. This bartender goes, we've never had homeless people. And I was like, that guy looks homeless. And he was like, no, that's Carl. He lives in the park. That's Curbside Carl. That's like one of my best friends, you dick. Don't talk shit about Carl. Me and him went back and forth for 10 minutes, and eventually he was like, all right, fine. We have one homeless guy, but it's fine, because it's Carl. And we all know him. And I was like, all right, that's cool. That's kind of endearing. And then I was driving away, and I was like, wait a second. If your homeless problem is one guy, you could solve it. That's more fucked up than LA. Because this city might be beyond saving, but in that tiny little town, everyone could just get together and kill that guy. Carl's fine, you guys. Carl is just fine. I like doing political jokes in small towns, and I am going to do some political jokes here, and I want you to just keep those buttholes loose, because these are going to be fun, okay? I understand the world's not dying for hot political takes from a guy who looks like he was homeschooled on a yacht, so these are fun. Just to hang with me here. Right? The small towns are so much fun, because small towns range politically across America from like far right to like pretty far right. And it's nice knowing that, because it's nice being in a place where you know what people believe in. Like in major cities, we've kind of shamed Republicans into hiding in a weird way. But that's not a better solution, because they're still here. They're among us. They're sitting right in the front row. I mean, I'm looking right at them. Nah, I'm fucking around. You just got a little bit of a Don Jr. vibe to you. But, I don't know. It's just too fun of a time to not talk about it. What an election season. I mean, we started this election season with an assassination attempt. What a world. I think we gotta learn something from it, you know? I think everyone can learn something from these things. I learned I don't know what the word motive means. To this day, people are like, we gotta find the shooter's motive. I'm like, I think he was trying to shoot that guy. That's my hunch that I would follow. I don't know. No one's asking me, but I don't think he was trying to blow him. You know, I just think not everything has a bigger, deeper meaning. When I watch men synchronized diving, blood rushes to my penis. There's no motive. Okay? Stop looking into it. I think my least favorite take recently has been a lot of people on the right are criticizing Kamala for not having kids, biological children, and like that makes her unfit to be president. We've had so many presidents married with kids. That bores me. I can't relate to that. Let's go the other way. I forget Kamala. I want like a painfully single president. I want like someone straight up in the White House on the apps. Like I want just like filling out a Hinge profile like we should go out if you also drone strike. You know, it's like I just want someone having sex in the White House again. No one's fucking in there anymore, and it makes me sad. There's no way Joe and Jill are fucking, and Donald wasn't fucking consensually, and then, you know, Michelle and Barack were, but that makes me too horny to even think about, and plus, they were making love. I'm talking like one-night stands. Like, I want a fuckboy in the White House. I guess what I'm saying is I miss Bill Clinton. This whole election has, it's made me think about my grandpa, not the sex in the White House stuff, the rest of it. It's the last election cycle we had, my family had an interesting experience with my grandpa. In 2016, my grandpa was a huge Trump guy. He was a lifelong Republican, huge Trump guy in 2016. By 2020, a few of my sisters had come out of the closet as gay and pansexual, and they were a little more open with my grandparents about why they don't identify with the Republican Party. And my 86-year-old grandpa, to his credit, he goes, fuck it, if they're against you, I'm against them. And he switched, yeah, it was this beautiful thing. And he gave us this big speech. He was like, in 2016, I would have died voting for Donald Trump. In 2020, I'll die voting for Joe Biden. We were all like, hey man, you don't have to die, chill out. Relax, dude. And if you do die, we'll make sure you vote anyways, you know? A couple times, maybe a couple different states, but the anniversary of his death was a couple months ago, and I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, man, do you remember Pop's speech? How cool that was. What a beautiful gift to give us. And she was like, yeah, that was cool. I should tell you, he voted for Trump again. I think he got all the way there and he was like, it's gonna make me gay. I can't do it. You guys are lovely. I'm Tommy Brennan. Bye.
Hey, how are you guys? Good, great. I'm also doing great. I just got out of a relationship. So, yeah, I know, it's been great. I've had a lot of really supportive friends, you know. I've had a lot of really supportive guy friends. Just a bunch of guys that I was like, I didn't even know we were friends like that, you know. They do get mad, though. One of them was like, it feels like you're friend zoning me. I was so nice to you, I took you to the airport. It's like, my mom takes me to the airport all the time. And I never fuck her. She's never like, your mom zoning me. What the fuck? Dating's gonna be really hard for me because I am banned from dating sites. I'm banned from Bumble and Tinder. And I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you. I was drunk one night and I was on Bumble and Tinder. And for my bio, I wrote, I'm gonna find your family and I'm gonna kill them. And guys still responded. They'd be like, what are you up to tonight? I was like, I don't know, where does your family live? That's when I was like, men are way too horny, okay? They're way too horny. Like, I think men are willing to say and do anything when they're horny, you know? Yeah, like, I think the biggest feminist I've ever met is just a horny guy at a bar at 2 a.m. They're willing to give up their right to vote to go home with you. And some of them do. They're in jail. No, I've been horny too. I've been watching porn, and so have you. It's not just me racking up 70 million views per video, okay? I think it's hard to watch porn as a woman, right? Because porn's very unrealistic, you know? Like, I was watching this porn the other day that said, fucking the babysitter while my wife is in the shower. I was like, why is the babysitter here if both parents are home? And who's watching this baby? No, I'm doing fine. I'm dating women now, which has been, it's been scary. Women are scary, because I think the scariest thing a man can do to you on a first date is he will, you know, like follow you home and kill you. Because guys are so goofy like that. They're so silly. But a woman on a first date will just out of nowhere be like, so, what's your relationship with your parents like? And I'm like, I think you should kill me. This is fucking awful. I don't know. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm in therapy. Anyone in therapy? Yeah. It's been great. Going to therapy is great. I am Asian, and my parents asked me why I go to therapy. And I was like, oh, do you remember when I was a kid? And you guys raised me? That's it? No. You were there. I mean, not emotionally. But you were around. No, my parents are great. I hang out with my dad a lot, not because we're close. We just have a mutual friend in common, my mom. So we hang. My dad's great. He always talks to me like we're two strangers who met at a party and there's a lull in the conversation. He's always like, so, how old are you? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's my birthday party, but... No, my parents are great. They do treat all my childhood trauma like the North Korean government treats their problems, you know? They're always like, you're not sad, it's just Western propaganda. I'm like, great, we figured it out. That's great. I don't know. I've been talking about my breakup in therapy. Breakups are sad, right? Like, have you guys ever been on the train and you're like, I think I'm gonna cry on the subway right now, you know? And then like the guy sitting in front of you is like, oh yeah, that's what I get off on. And you're like, everything reminds me of him. I was on the train the other day and I was listening to this Etta James song, and there's a line in the song where she goes, something deep in my soul said, cry, girl. And I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry. But it's really hard to listen to blues and cry about a guy who's in a pickleball league. Those songs are written about men who work in mines, okay? Not some guy who still takes gummy vitamins. I'm not gonna cry about a guy who can't swallow a pill, okay? I'm doing better now. I hooked up with a really hot guy recently. Yeah, I know, it was great. He's the kind of hot where he dates models, you know? And then after we hooked up, he goes, I just want to be careful how we go about this, because you're not like the other women I date. You're like a real person. Yeah. It's like men don't know where to end a sentence. Every guy I've dated will be like, "You're the most beautiful woman in the world," to me. It's like, who cares about your opinion, dude? I did like that line because it's such a fuckboy line, right? Like, "You're so real, I'm just not ready for something real" is fuckboy 101. Because every fuckboy acts like they're really deep and vulnerable, but some sort of gypsy curse has made them have meaningless sex for the rest of their lives. They all act like when they were 11, a big Scottish man with a beard came up to them and was like, "You're a fuckboy, Harry." Now they have no choice, you know? I moved to New York recently. I've been here for a year. New York's great. I moved from Texas. New York's very different. Yeah, it's very different. I think it's very progressive, you know? I think maybe things are getting a bit too progressive. Clap if you think things are getting too progressive. Usually white guys are like, "I'm gonna clap on the train later." But not you, man. Front row. No, I agree with you. I'm also a racist or whatever. I don't know. I do think things are getting too progressive. I got in trouble the other day for using the word homeless. This guy was like, "You can't say that. You have to say people without housing." And I was like, "Dude, I don't think their problem is marketing." It's not like I called him a house retard. Got away with it in Williamsburg, baby. All right. No, I love homeless people. I love homeless people. I think homeless people can get away with things that a guy with a mortgage could never fucking pull off. Like, I was outside this bar one time, I had a cigarette, I didn't have a lighter, and this homeless guy came up to me and he said, "A pretty girl never has to light her own cigarette." And he lit my cigarette, and he lit my friend's cigarette, and he didn't light my other friend's cigarette and just left. It was incredible. It was so good. She quit smoking. It was amazing. I do like smoking cigarettes, and people who don't smoke don't get it. Like, my friends who don't smoke are always like, "Is it worth it? Is smoking worth it?" Let me tell you how worth it smoking is. Some women smoke when they're pregnant. That's how worth it smoking is. I smoked when I was pregnant, everything turned out fine. I got an abortion. You know, and sometimes people get mad when I tell that joke, and I just let them know that it was a gay baby. I used to tell that joke in Texas, and people would get mad, and I'd be like, "Dude, the baby was on my property, so I shot him." All right, thank you guys so much. I'm Casey. Thanks.